First, I must start with a confession. I am not a trained journalist. In fact, I've never even taken a journalism course in my life. I'm also not a public relations professional. So you might be saying, well, then why in the heck should I listen to you? Because I'm just like you. I was right in your shoes 20 years ago when I left my corporate life, started a business, and wanted to get publicity to help build my bio and get clients. Over the past several years, in my role as a senior careers contributor for a major print publication, I received thousands of pitches from publicists who wanted me to feature their client or reference them in some way in one of my articles. During that time, I also fielded lots of email and LinkedIn messages directly from entrepreneurs, executives, and experts doing amazing things who simply didn't have a publicist and didn't quite understand the pitching process. So I would try my best to educate one by one, sending advice emails and sample pitches, because I'm a big believer that you shouldn't need a fancy publicist in order to have your voice and your work amplified and acknowledged. And too often, it's members of historically marginalized communities that are the most excluded. Having worked with an amazing publicist myself for nearly a decade, I can absolutely attest that if you can afford one, a great publicist is well worth it. But if you can't, or perhaps just don't have access to one, the strategies and tips outlined in this course provide a roadmap that you can use to land your own print publicity. Now, you might be wondering, why am I focusing exclusively on print publicity? Because that is what I know myself. This course isn't derived from what I read or heard about. It's what I experienced myself. The criteria that I use to determine which experts to include in my articles and which to pass on, which article ideas to follow up on, pitches to respond to, or not. Unfortunately, there's no silver bullet or guaranteed formula for securing media coverage. I obviously can't speak for every journalist or writer, but I am confident that these tips and ideas can absolutely increase your chances of getting your voice amplified.